Welcome to the Survivor Kanata Retrospective. My name is Jar Batulin, and I am joined by four players from the most recent Survivor Canada season. We have Tamara, Hillary,
Yeah.
Are we supposed to do something?
Micah, and Tyler.
Hey guys.
I'm really excited to talk Survivor with you guys. It's gonna be difficult to to talk to all of you on a consistent basis. So you guys are free to just butt in and interrupt. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So Tamara, first things first. Now that this season is over and you've seen all the episodes, how would you describe your overall Survivor Canada experience?
I had a lot of fun, and I feel like I made some really good friends, and it's not as embarrassing as I thought it'd be.
True.
That's awesome. The fan reaction to you on the season has been really, really positive. So many viewers love you. You have lots of fans. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans who are watching right now?
Did you give me $50? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know what to say. I mean, I participated to have a good time and for the experience, and it was really fun, and I'm glad people watched and are supporting your Survivor YouTube channel.
Awesome, awesome. That's great to hear. Well, I have a question for you, Tamara. Just one fan was wondering, um, do you know if any of your students were watching this season?
So I I was cleaning my glasses at work, and one of the kids was like, "Oh, I barely recognize you without your glasses, without any glasses." And then another kid chimed in and said, "Oh yeah, I hardly recognized you on your YouTube channel." And I was like, "What? Wait a minute. And how did you know I'm on YouTube?" He's like, "Oh, I googled your name." And I was like, "Why would you do that?"
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
So it's out there, and even just like today, one of them was like, "Yeah, my sister and I were watching you on Survivor," and I was like, "Oh dear." So I know they watch now, but it's okay. I wanted to wait to see when it was completely like out there and edited before anybody found out too, so it was good timing.
That's
Were they
awesome.
fans of you?
Oh yeah, of course they're fans. I'm Benson.
Well, I'm just wondering what they think of the episode when you were voted out and you dumped the food.
I don't know if most of them have made it that far,
Okay.
but one of them skipped to that episode and said that she thought it was really funny.
Guys, to begin our retrospective, why don't you guys each tell me what was the highlight for you when you were watching the pre-merge episodes? Let's start with Hillary.
Oh, no, don't start with me. I don't know. I need to think about all the things.
How about you, Tyler? What was a highlight for you?
So many. I love the pre-merge. The pre-merge is really fun, actually. But I have to say, I loved. I hate saying it, but it sounds really cliche. I hated finding. I loved when I found the idol, and I knew I was safe, and I was like, "Look, Ramel is going home. There's nothing he can do. He's gone. He's out of here." It was just a really good feeling knowing he was leaving. Like I was done with him. I was like, "Oh, good. There's nothing that could go wrong. He is gone. G-O-N-E, gone." That's probably because at that point he was really annoying me to that point because of his lies, what he's been doing. I was over it. I was happy he was leaving.
I didn't think he was lying. That episode was so confusing.
No, he was
Yeah.
lying. He was
Yeah,
so
he's confusing.
he was so shady.
I think for, because most of the pre-merge people was all Chichelman, so Kahalia kind of, didn't care. Because we only lost Robbie, and that's it. And, for me, that was devastating.
I was
So,
sad too.
pre-merge, yeah.
You guys were having fun. We heard you guys.
Because like I don't know, we kept winning, so we didn't really care like if who was gonna go out.
You guys won all the challenges, but Mike and I, we won all the tribal councils, so it was okay.
Okay.
Micah, what was your highlight for the pre-merge?
I don't know. I don't really think there was any highlights because, I mean, like, yeah, we lost a lot, but I guess you got to know people more. Like Romel, I thought he was gonna be on my side, but he got really shady. And then, like Jenny, like I thought she was a big threat from the beginning, and like she was kind of bossy. I thought because she's like,
wait,
it's like
kind
no
of?
first. I'm like, okay. It's like, I knew Noah like beforehand, like, okay, I don't know if I want to do that because like have him as a number, but then I didn't know he was out for like getting girls out, so I didn't know that, but that was my first impression basically.
And Noah was like out to get you too, which I thought was
know,
really
yeah.
weird.
I thought a funny thing about Hillary, I mean not Hillary, sorry, Jenny, on the no, right when we first got to camp, like remember when we got to like the first camp before we were actually at Golden Years?
Yeah.
And they're like, there might be an idol around here.
Oh yeah, that was BS. Obviously there was not an idol.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
she kept looking.
Yeah, but then I was like, okay guys, well, how about we find this if it's actually here, and then we can use this as a tribe idol so we can stick together at the merge. And Jenny says to me and everyone, oh, I don't even know if I want to be loyal to you guys yet, so why would I do that? What the hell?
She was playing her cards right.
That was like our tribe though.
Out there, come on.
We were all like, because we were all like, oh, let's do Klahowya originals, and that never happened. Like we literally like got rid of everyone.
Loyal to each other. You guys sucked.
Yeah, it was so sad. And then at the end, the two like Chelman people got to the end. I was like, this is ridiculous.
These were good.
Tamara, what was the highlight for you for the pre-merge?
Meeting Jomar. Jomar is an awesome guy, and I love him. So that was so fun.
That's awesome. Can you just sort of describe your relationship with Jomar?
It was like instant. You just feel safe with the person, and you just want to like talk about like real life stuff and lots of game talk. Like we were walking to one of our first challenges, and it was just an automatic like, okay, you're with me, I'm with you, and it was like that the whole way. He was even in the midst of my temper tantrum and everything. He was there, and I even watching it back, I'm like, man, he even like was willing to vote his sister out just to make me happy. I'm like, what a guy!
I thought that was weird of him that he was willing to take out Janelle. I was like, you're a terrible brother. Like, what the heck?
It made me trust him less because
Yeah, me too.
he
was loyal, and
no, that's disloyal. He was
No, that was bad. That was a bad move. That was bad.
he was like.
on it. Okay, yeah, but you're paranoid and you're like worried. And when you look back and you see and hear the conversations, you're like, okay, yeah, maybe it could have gone better, but I don't know. When you're in it,
you would try to align with us, not like take your sister out.
Yeah, we were willing to work with Jomar. We're like, yeah.
I wanted him actually. I wanted him in like our alliance.
paranoid that he would go with his sister and leave me, and then I'd have nobody.
So it's your fault that it all fell apart.
Anyway, I love Jomar.
No, Jomar's great, but I just remember talking to him, and he's just like, Tamara's making me vote out my sister. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that. Like, we can work together. He's like, no, we have to. I'm like, okay, bye.
Poor guy. But I love him.
Since we're talking about the merge episode, Tamara, what was going through your mind, when it was happening, the merge, before you were voted out? Before the challenge, too.
Going into it, I was pretty, confident because we were talking about, sticking with Klahowya, even though in the back of my mind, I was like, I know they're going to turn on me, but I can win the first few immunities because I could be good at them, and then I'll be safe, and we can start picking off, other Klahowya members down the line. then.
And that never happened, so.
But as soon as I saw it all kind of fall apart, I was like, okay, well, dang, I'm gone. Bye. But more emotional, of course.
Sitting on the jury, what was the highlight for you?
Hillary, she was like record in all of the challenges, and then I was like they kept dragging. Sorry, I shouldn't say dragging Sean along, but yeah. And I was like, if they bring Sean to the final, and they bring like one of the really young people to the final, I'm gonna be so upset. So I'm glad that it wasn't, and that it worked out differently. But also, I was just really happy to see one of the Klahoya originals do so well, and she did what I wanted to do by winning all of the challenges, so I kind of felt like, I don't know, not a connection, but, you know, living vicariously through her game.
Thanks. I'm so honored. I was so sad when I got evicted. So sad.
Okay, you were not evicted. You were
Okay,
voted. This is a Big
voted
Brother.
off. Everyone kept getting butthurt. Oh my god. Like, every time I said, like, Big Brother jargon, all the comments were like, this girl, it needs to get off the show. She keeps saying Big Brother things, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, calm down.
Like Jomar and Janelle didn't go in a double eviction episode. 2 people were voted out.
No, Tamara and Jomar got out with a double eviction.
No one was out with a double eviction.
Whatever, same thing. But yeah,
Oh, God.
that's literally my tagline. It said Big Brother fan.
Hillary, what was the highlight for you? The idol play that you did, your immunity wins, or something else?
Probably the idol play, because the idol play was like the key factor when I actually started playing the game, like a lot more. I guess like with more respect. I guess people respected me more after that idol play. But yeah, no, the idol play. I think that was the highlight of my game.
Yeah. How about you, Micah? What was the highlight for you?
I don't know. I think I liked Hillary's idol play. That's not my highlight, but I really liked it.
Good, everyone liked it.
Like my highlight for the whole game would be the last challenge that I won. So that was horrible.
Own your game, Micah.
Falling twice. That hurt.
How about you, Tyler? Highlight of the Final 9 to Final 5 portion.
It's hard to say. Probably when we broke Tamara, to be honest, because that's what I was just like.
Broke me.
That's when I was like, oh my gosh, we're actually gonna pull this off, because I know a lot of the times the minority tribe just gets picked off, but when they were all scattering around, targeting each other, I was like, we really had to do nothing. We did it, guys. Mike and Janelle, we've done it.
Attempt though, when I'm breaking the crackers and you catch me and I'm like, shh, because I'm
Yeah,
going to do this, it would be Tyler. So maybe he'll raise some hell with me.
No, I was just like, at that point, you almost stayed at that point though, because right before then I had a conversation with Mike and Janelle was trying to get us to vote up Ben. So I was like, okay. But then we decided on you, and I saw you doing all this stuff. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'm getting my way. I don't need to mix it up anymore. I think it's all going to be okay. And I didn't want to, like, put any, like, light on me at the merge, because I was surprised that you guys didn't even target me right away. I thought I was going to be targeted.
Nobody would look at me when Micah gave Janelle the necklace, and I'm looking around like, I was trying to say, vote Tyler, but nobody would look at me, and I was like, oh.
Why would you want to vote me? What did I ever do?
I knew you were slimy.
Tamara, do you know why we voted you instead of Ben? It's because we thought you were like a parasite to Jomar, because we wanted him in our alliance.
Say that again, I didn't hear you.
We thought you were like a bad seed or a parasite to Jomar, because we wanted Jomar in our alliance.
That's why I wanted Jomar to vote off Janelle, because I knew that would be too tempting for him to go on. I know things.
I think, guys, though, I think at the end of the day, it all worked out fine.
No, because you won and not me.
Tyler, before you voted out Tamara, you were like, You said something along the lines of "Goodbye, Mrs. Robinson." Tamara, what was your opinion on that joke that Tyler made, calling you Mrs. Robinson?
So creepy. But no, he's funny. I know he's just kidding around, whatever. He's like my brother. He reminds me of my actual brother in real life too, which is kind of funny. So.
Yeah, guys, I was kidding. Just joking around. No, I thought no, you see, I started that joke that was like one of the first things he asked me, like, what do I think of the people? And I thought I was like, if I'm the first one gone, at least say something funny. Don't just leave.
I figured it was for camera. He's not serious, guys. Gosh. Ugh.
I know, but I am down for a Mrs. Robinson Alliance for All Stars, Tamara. And we're in no position to be nitpicking alliances. I think we should take what we get and hope for the best.
That's not true, though, considering what happened at Jaira's birthday.
We only have each other, or we're screwed.
Represent.
Why don't we just go straight into talking about the finale episode? What did you guys think was the most shocking moment or a big moment of the finale? When Micah votes out Sean, or when Tyler talks about having a kid?
They won him the game, in my opinion, because the way that it came out was Sean had got voted off. And we were kind of just talking as a little group before we came on as the jury for tribal council. And she had said something about how, oh yeah, in this really, private moment, he kind of opened up to us on our tribe and told us about the fact that he has a kid. And we were all like, how do we bring it up during tribal council and ask him about it without it being like too obvious? And so in my head, I was like, if he brings it up, it's going to be fake, and it's just him trying to get votes. But then it came up because Jay-Z asked a question, and he was like, how are you going to spend the money? And it just was near the end. It was one of the last questions, and he came out with it, so I totally bought it. And I was like, you know what, this guy's priorities are in the right place, and, like, good for him, and anyway, yeah. So I was totally back and forth. How am I going to vote? And then that question, that story, that timing got him my vote. And I'm pretty sure my vote was the last one read. Whoops. All played.
Thank you. Yeah, that was part of my thing, too. I wanted some people to know going into it, because I felt like if I just shock everyone with it, no one's really going to buy it as much. But I felt like if it was like a small rumor and only a couple people know, that's more believable. So I'm pretty sure I only told my tribe, and I told Sean and Micah in the final three. Because I thought whichever one of them goes, I want it fresh in their mind so they know to tell the jury. And yeah, worked out pretty well, yes.
I only knew because Jenny told me. And,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I was like, this kid's like so sketch. Like, he has a baby. Like, I don't know.
I could have believed it. He's a cute guy. He might have accidentally.
Hey, my pullout game's pretty strong, but not that strong.
Oh my god. Wait, Tyler, you weren't there at the reunion when we talked, because you left, and then we all talked about it. It was so funny. Oh my god.
Well, the viewers were wondering, Tamara, Micah, and Hillary, just when you found out that Tyler had lied, what was your initial reaction? Tamara.
I was like, wow, this guy, I'm glad he won, because especially after watching it, because I know he really hustled for his own game. And as much as I love Micah, she was playing other people's game all the way into the very last challenge. So I am glad in retrospect that Tyler got my vote. But yeah, I was like, wow, good, he outplayed me. So I was proud of him.
How about you, Hillary?
For when he told me, well, going in, I was gonna vote for him even without the baby lie, just because I don't think your personal life matters, in my opinion, when you play like Survivor, Big Brother, or whatever. So I already was gonna vote for Tyler without that lie anyway. So when he told me it was fake, I was like, oh, that was a good lie, and like that's about it. Because I just thought it was funny.
And how about you, Micah? You heard the lie since the first day.
Well, we didn't really believe it. Me and Romel discussed it like right after Tyler told us, and we basically said, well, we don't believe it, but we're not gonna say anything on camera because we're gonna look like jerks, basically. So like when he said it, in the end that it was a lie, like, oh, okay, it's pretty funny. It's a good lie.
Yeah, I thought there was a risk that people wouldn't believe it, but I was almost certain no one's gonna call me out on it.
Yeah, no one's gonna say that. Like,
No one's gonna be that guy. Like,
Yeah.
On camera.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, all right, I think I got this. Like, no one's gonna call me out, which is like the Johnny Fairplay dead grandma lie. No, it's like your grandma's not really dead. You're lying to me, man. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Tyler, you and I were throwing back to like original, like real Survivor characters, and I thought that was kind of cool.
I know. Well, I think
As
we were.
fans.
Yeah, we were the big fans of the show. Like, we both knew the game very well. And I think that's why we were put in different tribes in the beginning, too. I don't know how they divided that, but I saw you as the other super fan playing.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Say, for example, the final two was Sean and Tyler. Who would you have voted for to win? All three
Who?
of you. Between Sean and Tyler.
I vote Tyler.
Tyler.
I'd vote Sean, but I know. That's because I'm just biased. Tyler clearly played the better game, but because I was aligned with Sean the whole time, I feel like I would have to over my vote. And plus, like across the board,
You throw your vote away?
I don't know. I guess I'd be bitter. I don't know. It has. I don't know. Like depends on the situation. Just because.
You would have lost all your fans. They would have been like, why'd you vote for that person?
Because it's like I aligned with her the whole game, so I feel
She
like
voted you out. She voted-
I don't know, and like
That's
I think I just bonded more with
That's
Sean
loyalty.
than Tyler. Like I don't know.
I know, I understand that. I respect that you vote for your ally. I feel like even if, let's say, Sean was actually like super strategic and stuff like that, like completely fooled all of us, I'd still probably vote for Micah over her just because I felt like there was still that loyalty to it. I think
Yeah.
loyalty can come in.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I
even
agree.
if, like, let's say Jomar played a complete crap game, which he didn't, I think, Tamara, you'd probably vote for him in the end no matter what, even if he was just like a floater.
I
Yeah.
would have. Even on the polls, I voted for him because I was like, that's my guy. You gotta vote for him.
And like even if it was Sean and Tyler, I feel like I would know Tyler's got this in the bag. I might as well give Sean my vote. Like let's just give her a pity vote, like kind of thing. Because like I don't know.
That's not
And
good.
like I don't know. Plus, yeah, I aligned with Sean more, so I would just have
I
to give her my
think
vote.
it's so funny that, speaking of like just young people, Tamara was so against young people going far, and out of
I voted for
the Survivor Canada, the winner's always been under 18 because I want winners.
Ew, minors, how gross.
That's why I was against the youngins.
Hey, I took Sean out, so.
Hey.
All right. Well, the viewers really want to know, for all four of you, if you guys would be willing to return and be a part of an all-star season. Tamara, I actually have a lot of comments on the surveys asking if you could play again. So would you play again?
It depends.
Okay.
I would do it for the fans.
Okay. Well, according to the finale episode surveys, you are number one in 84% of viewers want to see you again in an all-star season.
That's amazing.
And
Can't
then,
forget.
yeah, and then Hillary, you're second.
Oh yay!
Janelle's third, and then Tyler's fourth. So,
I'll take it.
Micah, where's Micah on this?
Tyler, you won the game and fan favorite, so fourth is decent. Yeah.
I'll accept it.
He has so many of his Survivor friends.
It's true. I know people, but no, I'd play again though, 100%. Even if I'm the first one gone, it's fine. And I think that's remember.
It's fun. especially because you're like still there and
Yeah.
able to kind of watch what happens and be a part of it. And it was so fun to be a part of it. Like, Jaira, you did a really good job of putting
Thank
it
you.
together. And you have really good people and a good system. And it was so fun to watch, even when you're out of, especially when you're out of the game, because then the pressure is totally gone.
Thanks, Tamara. Well, Mike, I know you said you wouldn't want to play again. Is that still true? Okay, well, who would you love to see on an All-Star season?
Tamara, I voted for her.
Me
And
too. I voted for Tamara every time.
I voted for Hillary. And Silmar, I would say. Top
Nice.
three.
We
Uh,
get spoiled.
Oh, and Jenny. I think Jenny should be there.
She's not an all-star. She's a second chancer. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
she's the second chancer. She got a pre-merge, so like I don't know.
Yeah, like I think she.
Out of pre-merge, okay, out of pre-merge, I would vote for her and Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
To see. Like, if we had seen more of him, it could have been really good too. He was just such a big threat, and it was like him or me, I felt, so.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that's
like gunning for you at that point.
Oh.
Okay, viewer question. For those who want to return for All-Stars, pick 3 people who you want to align with, spanning all seasons. Survivor Canada. Start with
Oh, no.
Tyler.
Who do I want to work with? 3 people. I'd work with Ben, 100%.
Boo!
What the heck, Tamara? That was so rude.
Wow.
Just kidding! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I'd work with Ben.
What about the past people?
No, yeah, I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think of who though.
For the names of people.
I can though. I think I would really like to work with Jen from season 2. I think she'd be good.
Mm.
And Tamara. Honestly, I'd work with Tamara.
Aw, how nice.
How about you- how
I
about
need
you,
somebody
Tamara?
to take the target off my back.
How about you, Tamara? 3 people.
I don't remember everybody's names. Like, when I'm watching and enthralled with it, I can remember everything, but afterwards it's all blank. So
Right.
probably just people who aren't afraid to kind of stir the pot a bit, but also play with that loyalty factor to the people who they are loyal to. But yeah, who just make it interesting and own their game.
Awesome.
All right, Tamara, I'll be in an alliance with you. You've convinced me. We'll work together.
I remember you saying that you were planning on making a senior citizens alliance. If there were like enough older people, would you do that?
Like, if you did an all-stars, I would really love to see people 20 years of age or older
Okay.
participating.
That would most likely
Especially
happen.
since my girls should be 20 by then. Yeah, I would consider it. Nothing's off limits. It's Survivor.
Yeah. How about you, Hillary? 3 people you'd align with.
Well, other than Robbie and Jenny, because like guaranteed I'd align with them already. Reagan and Haley,
Oh, the
because they
twins.
both did really well, and they're twins. So I feel like I could trust them because that connection of being twins. And yours, because he did really good, and he's very charismatic, and everybody loves him. So he'd be a bigger target than me. So yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave you guys with one last question.
Wait,
Um,
can I ask a question quickly?
Oh yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Who would you guys target first in an all-star season?
I don't want to answer this.
I don't want to answer this either.
No, you have to. There's no.
You go first.
Oh, who would I target?
Say
Someone
for
from our
example-
season, probably.
Who?
Someone.
why would you target someone from our season? We should all line together and target other people from other
Because
seasons.
I've been I'll tell you why. Because I've been constantly told by everyone from our season, oh, if there's an All-Stars, you're the first one gone. So yeah, I'm just going first. 100%.
It's good.
I feel like winners have the biggest target on their backs.
Yeah.
Like, even if I did align with somebody like Tyler, I don't know if that would be the smartest decision because you'll have a huge target on your back, and as will everybody else in your alliance.
True. Honestly,
Plus,
though, I think I'd probably target.
The survivor on the division as well. Like, the winners never get very far. They barely even ever make it to merge.
Sandra Diaz Twine. Twice.
That's true.
I'd probably target Jamie first from season 2, though, when it came down to it.
Well,
Why?
that's because she won too, right?
She didn't win.
Oh wait, she was robbed. Oh my god, she was robbed. Yeah.
She wasn't robbed. She deserved to lose.
No, she was robbed. She was definitely robbed, and I was so mad. I was like, "What? This girl deserved to have won. What a bitter jury." I was so mad.
I wouldn't vote for her to win. If an 11-year-old embarrassed me on the internet, the last thing I want to do is give them $500.
But like, it was her and it was Lay, right? Lay was the one that won that season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie like was way better. Like, she had a target on her back the whole time, and like everyone hated her, and I felt so bad for her. It's just because she's a baby.
I
So
thought
she
she was
definitely should have won.
I see. I vote differently though. Like, I know I lied a lot when I played and I manipulated people, but I feel like if it was done to me, I find it hard to reward someone for making me look stupid. Like, oh, you made me feel pretty crappy, you know?
It depends how fresh the wound is.
Yeah, I hold a grudge. So.
Oh, you know, Tyler, I just remembered there was this fan question from this guy named Alec. Apparently, he's your friend. He's just wondering if you would marry him.
No.
Duh. Survivor
No.
wedding!
No, I'm not marrying a guy.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
I
Thank you.
need
He asked me to ask you that question. So.
no, he's a nice kid, but yeah, I'm not going to marry him. That's for sure.
Okay. All right. So last question for you guys: what was your favorite episode of the entire season?
Mine.
Tamara's.
Okay, why was that your favorite episode?
It's funny.
It was funny. It was
It
Yeah.
was.
Mine was clearly when I got rid of Janelle. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was really good too. That was the second for me.
I think the finale was the best, man. I think that kind of had a great happy ending. You know,
We're all
really-
so biased. We just choose like whatever that we're like the star of.
no, like just to see that smile on my face when I win. That's what gets me up in the mornings.
My first pick would be Romel's. Because that was so confusing. Like, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah, no, I really liked Jenny's boot episode actually, like episode 3. I think that was actually a really like interesting episode. If I was just like a fan watching it, but since I'm biased and it's me, I like myself winning, obviously.
All right, awesome. Do you guys have any last thoughts before you guys leave?
I guess thanks to you, Jaira. It was good times, good memories, and good people. And now we're all like, we have a Survivor family. That's
Yeah, we do Survivor Canada fam. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Tamara.
Yeah, no, yeah, Jaira, I agree. You did a really good job in these videos. Like you edited them very well, and I know you do all the 100% work. So no, it was just good, and it was really fun watching it and like reliving it. And I will definitely help out for season 4 with whatever you need, filming or stuff like that, and I'll be there.
Awesome, thank you, Tyler.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally want to help out for season 4, but it's not gonna happen. But yeah, it was so much fun. Like going in, like I was actually pretty hesitant to do it, and then Jenny like was like, "No, Hillary, let's just do it." I'm like, "Okay, fine." But like it was so much fun, and I have no regrets. And yeah, I'm so happy with like our little Survivor family. So yeah, it was a great time. And I highly recommend that people actually like audition and everything. And I hope you get like a really great turnout for season 4.
Yes, thank you. We need a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I'm really thankful that you basically just asked me to do that one, and I definitely want to, be a camera person for season 4 and help out. That's gonna be very fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Micah.
I hope a young person wins again in season 4. I hope.
Well, I'm kind of hoping against that.
Can you make like a minimum age for that?
Yeah, it's 16 years old.
What people at home don't see is like the fact that because I know you got some flack about the episodes being so far apart and things like that. You were managing like your personal life, your school life, and editing like 4 times as much video as you've ever had on any other season. Like, you are a boss, Jaira.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, like, I don't think anybody else could have done that and maintained that sanity or even finished. Like, good job on even finishing the project, and it was fun to watch. And almost better to watch later because I forgot so much.
Right. Well, thanks, Tamara. That really means a lot. I love doing this thing. It's a lot of work. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys again, Tyler, Tamara, Micah, Hillary. Thank you guys so much for participating in the season, for watching, for even coming up here to Google Hangout with me. It's great.
No problem.
No problem, bud.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. So I'll see you guys. I'll have a great week. See y'all later.
You too, buddy.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.